The next question that political scientists can ask when they want to categorize the type of government you have is how is power shared between like the national government and like the local people, right? So, for example, if you are a type of government in which the national government has almost all of the power and the local governments are either like weak or non-existent, you have what are called you are a unitary system of government. So an example of this would be Japan, where the national government of Japan holds a vast amount of the political decision making power in that country, and like local officials aren't super like powerful. It's mostly coming from the national government. On the flip side, if the national government is like super weak and the state and local governments have most of the power, now we're talking about a confederate style of government. This is the exact opposite of a unitary style. So, for example, the southern states during the Civil War, right? That's a Confederate style of government. The Confederacy, the Confederate States of America. The states in the red broke away from the rest of the country. And the reason why they broke away was they felt like the national government was becoming too intrusive, too involved in their lives. So they set up a system of government where the national government was super weak, and that the states individually had most of the political power. And this failed for a bunch of different reasons that we'll talk about. The type of government that we have today is a federal system of government. It's not necessarily equal, but power is shared more between the national and local governments, right? So that it's a blend. And I think you know that in our country, it's like everybody has some sort of political power. There's one national government located in DC. They make the national government policies, but then each state, each one of the 50 states has like their own government. Like in Pennsylvania, we have a governor, and then we can make laws just for our state. And then within our state, there are tons of like local communities, towns, cities, counties. They all have the ability to make laws too. So in our system, the federal system, it's shared decision making between the national government, the state governments, and like the local governments. And that's super complicated, but it's how we divide power up in this country.